Hello everybody and welcome back, of course, to another episode in our Newcastle United Career Mode series. So in the previous episode we did play Watford. It did result in a 1-1 draw. Obviously we was hoping, for a better result, but it didn't pan out that way. It is what it is. Obviously we take each game as it comes. So we are still currently top of the league though, which is, obviously tremendous. That's what we want. It wasn't what I was expecting, I'm not going to lie. But we are currently top of the league. We cannot complain at all at this point. Chelsea do still have a game in hand on us, though. If they do win, they will go more than likely second in the league. And then Bournemouth just in behind. Look at Bournemouth, they're second with 24 points. I mean, Manchester City have actually just overlapped Manchester United, which is very, very surprising. Arsenal down there as well. This is a weird season at this point. Watford still in the relegation zone, even though they did gain a point against us. Cardiff City rock bottom with 2 points, only getting 2 draws so far this season. Are yet to actually win a game. So the season, the table's quite, shaping out kind of maybe the way it should be. Crystal Palace maybe should be doing a little bit better at this point. They do have some very, very good players in the squad who can cause problems for teams. But, they are down there, but hopefully their form will increase over time and maybe they'll climb up the table. But we shall see about that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is just go ahead and dive on the player development side of things. Let's throw Yannick Touré, of course, up there. Give him that speed shooting drill, of course. I'm actually going to go ahead and start him, I think, in the next game, depending upon who we are playing. Rondon is yet to score in a few games. I think he hasn't scored in 3 games now. 2 or 3 games. So, I mean, at this point, there's no harm really in trying someone else out up top. It's usually been our wingers who've actually been scoring. But obviously, we'll see what happens with that. Hayatari now, 16 years of age, still. One-on-one bucket race, of course. We'll throw him right in the mix, see what party we can get started with him. Then obviously there we have Wilson again, looking to improve the young 18-year-old left-sided midfielder. Hayatari in there, he's just hit that halfway mark in his training. He's only about halfway now to hitting that 70 overall mark. Tremendous. Still only 16 years of age. What an absolute talent he is. Can't wait to see how he develops. Oh no, and oh my god, I cannot believe this. We are playing Bournemouth this time around, second in the league. We're drawing on points. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how well they do at this point. So the board are actually saying that we are on board. As we discussed at the beginning of the season, investing in our youth development was an important goal for the club. At this moment, it looks like we may not be hitting our mark. Okay, so we can sort that easily enough right about now. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and sign some youth scouts. To be fair, that's fair enough. We should kind of be bringing youth players in, doing our bit. And maybe we can go ahead and find a wonder kid, but we will see what happens with that. So we'll get a 5-star experience and 5-star judgment as well. An Englishman, Lance Watson, will sign in for £3.5 million. We'll probably get someone else in there as well for 2.8. Luciano Arnos, you can actually go to Portugal, sir, since you are Portuguese, and scout over there, of course. And who else can we throw in? Tobias Meyer. Okay, so there we go. That's more or less. We had about 11 million to spend in January. Now we kind of don't really have anyone at this point. Scout available, so we'll throw him in England, of course, looking for some young English talent, see what we can do with that. Throw him in there all season. So you can obviously go down to Portugal, over to Portugal, should I say. So, yes, of course, you can go there we'll throw you there for 6 months, and then the Austrian guy here, we'll throw him, let's see what we can find in Argentina for 3 months. See how he does there for 3 months. See if he can bring us back any half decent young talent. Anyway, so again, we're going to be playing now the team that is currently joined. Oh, Chelsea actually only drew. Did they draw? Yes, I believe. Yeah, 21. Yeah, they only drew their game in hand, so that puts them in 3rd position. So technically now it's the top of the table clash. Newcastle United versus Bournemouth. I mean, at the start of the season, I never thought I'd be saying that at all, but here we are. But on the upside, we are at home at St James's Park. We're going to play in our white and black kit, whereas they're going to be in their red and black kit. So I'm nervous. It's a massive game for us, but we shall see what happens. Atsu now on this reserve, coming onto the bench for Richie. Hayatari, we'll throw you in there as well, sir, because you've done very, very well. Touré, is he ready? Can he do it? Should we try him out? I'm going to try him out. I'm actually just going to go for it with him. Young talent. Because Rondon hasn't scored in a few games. What is to me, it just isn't a massive risk at this point. Because with Rondon not scoring in a few games, why not just take the chance? Put the youngster up top. We've just brought off Manquillo, of course, for the informed Beretta. We've got Lascelles and Lahoud as our 2 centre halves. Yedlin at right back, Dubravka in net, Shelvey, Acosta, Almiron as our middle three. Neres on the left-hand side, Torre up top, and Villalba on the right-hand side. Now, obviously, usually maybe I'd start Atsu, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have him come off the bench just to kind of cause a bit of a nuisance for them, when they're a bit tired in about the 60th minute. So the game is going to be played at St James's Park, of course. Ultimate difficulty, which is always a challenge. Hopefully this game will be a challenge anyway. 6 minutes per half, of course. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see. I'm fairly interested to see how Bournemouth play. I want to know if they kind of play, like quick passing, high-paced build-up sort of play, or they're just possession, or they just kind of hit you on that counter-attack. So we'll soon see anyway. We'll see now what happens in this game. But yeah, I am very, very excited about it, so we'll see. Bit nervous, but if we can beat these, that then puts us 3 points clear of them. That's always what we want, of course. So now the game is underway at St James's Park. Almiron with the ball now in the centre, coming out to this left-hand side, finding Barretka. I'm just going to kind of keep the ball, I think. Just, hold the ball to see if they're going to close us down a little bit. It's a terrible ball. Fraser finds the ball. Klein loses the ball, finding Neres. Neres coming in. Costa looking to make that run. Almiron finds Acosta. Still Acosta on the ball. Puts back inside. Is he left-footed, Acosta? I'm not 100% sure, but he's found left-footed. Almiron. And Cook does get in the way from Almiron's effort, blocking the opportunity, and it does go out now for a corner kick. The ball originally lost from Klein resulted in a corner kick for us. Ball's played across from Almiron, straight into Borik's hands there, punching the ball away. Finding Acosta. Almiron first time back post, looking for Shelvey, and he's found it. First 5 minutes of this game. 5.5 minutes to be precise. I do apologise. Newcastle 1, Bournemouth United 0. What an absolute start this is to the game. Didn't see this one coming at all. We've struggled to score against teams in the lower league, and then all of a sudden we play a team at the top half of the table, and then we get a goal very, 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 very early on in the game, putting us 1-0 up. What an absolute start to the game. The ball comes in first time. Back post finding John Joe Shelvey, and bang, goes right past Borik and finds the bottom corner. Tremendous John Joe Shelvey. That's his second goal in the Premier League so far this season from that centre defensive mid role as well. I remember his first goal was a nice little tapping after a bit of a defensive fumble earlier on in the season. Bournemouth now looking to play the ball with Gosling in the centre, looking to do a nice piece of skill there. Terrible piece of skill it was. Shelvey winning the ball. Ball's played into centre, finding Acosta. Acosta plays the ball over the top. It's an half decent ball, but Rico does intercept the ball. Gosling comes out now to this right hand side, finding Brooks. Big challenge there. Alan Caddick actually wins the ball, finding Origi. They've made some great signings, Bournemouth. I mean, I'm not surprised at all they are where they are. Gosling with the effort, and he's put it into the back of the net. It's literally took them 5 minutes to get an equaliser. They've made some great signings. The ball was won by Caddick. Then goes on to find Origi, plays the ball into the box, and then it's found by Gosling, who puts the ball into the back of the net, drawing them level. Very, very surprising. Origi cuts inside, easily done, Gosling, and then just drills the ball into the back of the net. Dubravka didn't really have a chance there, more or less a one-on-one. But he would have been harder to miss, I think, at that point. Acosta. Game's back underway now, as long as we kind of just keep it together. See what happens. Villalba. The cut inside. He reminds me a bit of a Messi player, this Villalba. Not really up there with him just yet, but he's small, he's got pace, got good footwork. Neres looking back post to find Acosta, and Klein wins the header, and it goes out for a corner kick for ourselves. Ball's played in from Almiron, looking for the big header there, Shelvey again, but Borik does win the ball. Acosta, the Who, finds Villalba, returns, still Villalba, still going, finding his way into the box, finds Costa. He finds Torre. Almiron on the ball first time. Looks to drill the ball across the goal. It's a terrible effort. It's not even on target. Maybe he should have done a lot better there. Look at that. Just scuffs it. Kind of more or less he hits it with his side foot rather than his laces. And it's resulted in a Bournemouth goal kick. But you know what? It's enough effort from ourselves. So hopefully, they can keep coming and we can do well and get some more goals there. Gosling into the centre now, coming down this left-hand side, finding Fraser. Lewis Cook into the centre again, now down this left hand side to Fraser, looking to beat Yedlin. Doesn't attempt it though, now he's just looking to pass. He plays the ball, that's a great ball in. Brooks with the header straight into Dubravka's hands. He should have done much better there. That was a great opportunity there for Brooks to put Bournemouth ahead in this game. Barretka Wants to play the ball forward, can't do so, but the ball has found John Joe Shelvey. Shelvey now finding space in the middle, nicely done. Finds Acosta, he finds Torre in the centre, the youngster. Villalba, that's a great ball across. Villalba. Rico gets back, what a challenge that was. Great piece of defending there from Rico. Fraser. What a great piece of defending then that was. Now Fraser's going to be the one to take this throw in. Goes to the centre half to Cook. Fraser, we're not the best of touches, but somehow keeps the ball in play. Fraser again. Rico, I'm just going to stand off him a little bit at this point. Oh, Fraser again with a terrible touch. We definitely could have intercepted that then. I think at least tackled him. Villalba though chasing Fraser down. Very similar players. Small, speedy, good dribbling ability, good agility as well. But Villalba's ended up getting the ball now. Shelvey comes into the centre, finding Almiron, turns out. Finds Lascelles. Goretzka. Going to use his pace, cuts inside, nicely done. Finds Acosta. Almiron. Looking for Yedlin, it's a great ball over the top, finding Yedlin. He then looks for Villalba. Rico intercepts the ball, Lewis Cook slides in to prevent the ball heading to Acosta's feet, and it does go out now for a Newcastle throw-in, finding Yedlin. Yedlin looks to play the ball in first time, and Dan Gosling, the goal scorer for Bournemouth, gets the ball away, finding Alan Kedlick up top. Brooks now on this right hand side, looking to create something. Goretzka though with a great piece of defending, preventing that from happening. Lascelles, Shelvey, Costa, goes out now to the right hand side, finding Yedlin. Costa into the centre, finding Shelvey. Almiron, still Almiron. Almiron first time effort, and what a goal! He's finally scored a long distance effort. What a goal from Almiron. I'm not too sure how many goals he scored this season, but what a goal it is. The deadlock is broken. It was 1-1. We are now up 1 goal to the good. 2-1 currently at St James's Park. Comes in from Shelvey. Almiron finds the space. First time effort on his left foot across the body of Boruk. He can't save it. His dive wasn't good enough, and it's found the back of the net. It's his third goal in the Premier League so far this season for the Paraguayan. Tremendous. He's now 82 overall as well, which is always good. Klein losing the ball again. He's lost the ball a few times in this game. Torre losing the ball. Looked like it kind of fumbled around his feet. Gosling. Gosling again. Doing well to get past Shelvey. Origi. That's a good ball in, but Lahum wins the header straight to the Bradford's hands. Let's just drop the ball here now, see what we can do, see if we can pass it around them. Costa into the centre, finding Shelvey. That's a great ball. Goes out now to this right hand side. Villalba on the ball. Shelvey. Costa. Finding Yedlin. He cuts back inside. Costa again finding Shelvey. Our first goal scorer, Acosta. And Shelvey again. Shelvey getting himself on the score sheet again. He hasn't, but he's found Almiron there. Almiron! Oh, and he's putting it in for his second goal of the game. Oh, that's his 4th goal of the season. We're absolutely walking away now with the victory, it looks like. We are currently 2 goals up, 3-1 against Bournemouth. I weren't expecting this at all. You know, it is a top of the table clash to see who can get the #1 spot at this point of the season. It looks like it is going to be us. Almiron gets the ball, finesses the ball right around Boruk into the back of the net, giving him his 2nd goal of the game. You know what, can he get his hat-trick? We shall certainly see. You know, I don't really think Bournemouth have played with like any sort of intensity at this point in the game. Even though obviously they have scored, I haven't really seen any sort of intensity from them. I thought Watford were more intense when we played them. Fraser there putting the ball in. It's gone out there though for a goal kick. But yeah, I thought Watford were way more intense than they were in this game. And we have played against other teams who, you know, have pressured us a lot better at this point in the game anyway. Pressured us a lot better and have caused some serious problems for us. But at this point, they haven't really caused any problems at all. I know they have scored, but all round I don't really think they're causing much problems. But we'll see again. Obviously, there is a second half. They may end up changing tactics and deciding that they're going to change everything, do a nice big overhaul and come out with guns firing against us, but we shall see. So there's only going to be a minute left now of added time in the free that has been granted to us. Yedlin plays the ball over, finding Acosta. Can he win it? He can't, but Lewis Cook wins the ball. And now the referee has blown the half-time whistle. I don't think anyone was expecting this. We've gone into the half-time break. 2 goals up with a 3-1 result. so far. Cardiff City are currently 1-0 down to Brighton. Spurs Crystal Palace yet to kick off. Fulham 2-0 up against Liverpool. What a win that'd be for them. I think that may just take them out of the relegation zone as well. We shall see. Southampton are currently 1-0 up as well against Watford, the team who we previously drew against last game. But we did end up winning Southampton as well the game before that, I believe, 2-0. But, you know, that's the Premier League, that's football. Anything can happen on the given day, can't it? Shelvey. The game's underway again now. So, obviously, we've just got to keep composed, keep doing what we're doing. Hopefully, they will, you know, kind of keep doing what they're doing, and maybe we'll be able to get some more goals in the second half. Obviously, we've got a 2-goal lead at the moment. We don't really want to jeopardise that at any point, because, obviously, in this game, obviously, we've just scored 3 goals in the first half. There's nothing stopping Bournemouth now getting 3 in the second. We'll see what happens. Brooks plays the ball into the box. Goretzka, armour on. Goretzka down this left-hand side finds Neres. Neres looking to cut in. He has done. Finding armour on. Our key man in the game so far with 2 goals. Yedlin into the centre. Finding Acosta. Nice skill there from Acosta. Finds Torre, the young man himself. Looks to play the ball to Neres. The ball's intercepted. Finds Brooks, who now the ball is with Alan Kardec. Lahoud winning the ball there. That's a great piece of defending there from Lahoud. Shelvey. Shelvey comes out now to this right hand side, finding Yedlin. Acosta's got a ton of space in the middle. Looking for Torre. Finds armour on. Drills the ball now to Neres. It's a good touch. It's a good touch. Goretzka making the run. He's found him. Ball comes in back post. Looking for Villalba. Ball's touched down. Yedlin on the ball. Finding Acosta. Acosta first time effort. Looks for the drill shot across the goal. But he doesn't connect with it as, you know, the way he wanted to anyway. And it has gone out now for a goal kick. But Acosta now is going to make way for Kennedy. Giving Kennedy another chance in this game. You know, plenty of time for him to do something in this game. We're only in the 55th minute mark, so we'll see what happens. You know, Kennedy's one of those players though, you do bring off the bench and he always does seem to make an impact. You know, he's skillful, he's full of energy. But, you know, that's what you want, I guess, from your super subs. Ball comes into the box, the header's won there by Goretzka. Alan Kardec wins the header. Dubravka should have done way better than what he's just done. He's just knocked the ball out for a corner kick. He seems very happy about it. He 100% should have caught that. So, you know, if they do score from this, I'm going to blame him for that. Palacios into the centre, finding Alan Kardec. This time around, he's been able to keep his hands on the ball. Ball's out, finding armour on, and finds Shelvey into the centre now to Kennedy with his first touch of the game. Nice piece of skill though, finding Yedlin on the right hand side. Villalba looking to make that run, he's made it. Puts back in. Villalba, first time effort looking for Torre. Francis does win the header. Fraser, no hesitation there, getting the ball away. Finding Origi, who finds Palacios. Fraser, Palacios back now. Shelvey intercepting the ball. Lascelles winning the ball. Fraser comes into the centre now to Lewis Cook, who finds the ball out now to Jordan on this right hand side. Shelvey on the ball, finding Villalba. Can he get another goal in the season? What a save that is from Boric. What a save that is. Denying Villalba there. I think that would have been maybe his 5th or 6th goal of the season. Denying him that there. What an absolute save that was. Good effort there and a good run as well from Villalba. Shelvey. Kennedy. Villalba there. Nice little fake feint. Finding Yedlin. Comes in first time with the ball. Looking for Kennedy. Francis. There's the ball there. Finding Shelvey. Yedlin again on the ball. Just going to kind of look to wear the clock down at this point. We've still got around 20 minutes plus added time in this game. Again, still plenty of time for either team to get a few goals. I'd rather it be us than them. It looks like they may have dropped right back, you know, into some sort of defensive tactic, which I'm surprised at. So they're probably looking to hit us on the counter. But we'll see. Ball's played over now, finding Yedlin. Lahoud there with a big run, it seems. Armour on, finding Shelvey. Comes out now to the right hand side, finding Villalba, who comes in looking for Neres. Neres with the effort. He didn't connect, obviously, as well as he wanted to at that point. But it was a good effort though, and it's straight to the keeper's hands. Torre now with a touch, it's a great touch. Kennedy finding Villalba. Villalba again with a nice piece of skill. Shelvey on the edge of the box. It's a great ball through, finding armour on. He is onside. Drill ball cross, looking for Torre. And it was a great piece of defending there. Brian Francis getting the ball away. Now Bournemouth again do have an attacking opportunity. Is Yedlin going to just get there? He does. What a great piece of defending it was Palacios though getting the ball. I mean, Shelvey may have been able to have win the ball there, but he decided he didn't want to go for it. Origi plays the ball over the top, finding Jordan, who comes in first time. It's a great ball across the goal. Alan Kardec with the effort, and it has hit the post. Like I said, at any given moment, Bournemouth can score. It was a great effort. It has hit the post there, the effort from Alan Kardec. But what a ball it was as well from Jordan Ibe. Ball comes across now. And Villalba cuts inside. Villalba, first time effort on his left foot. What a save that is from Boric. Neres with the head, and Boric does get there, denying Neres a goal in this game. Again, didn't connect the way he wanted to. Shelvey, it's a good header there. Kennedy there with a great little pass. Torre finding Kennedy. Kennedy on his left foot. He's put it into the back of the net. He's come off the bench again. I believe he's done this now for the two times now this season. Second time round in this game. Coming off the bench, getting himself a goal. Torre with an assist. Through ball through, finds Kennedy. Left foot shot straight into the back of the net. Nicely done there. Lahoon's going to make way now for Fabian Schär. Hasn't played so much this season, but you know what? When Lahoon and Lascelles are doing so well at centre half, it's very tough to, you know, give other people that sort of chance. I'm actually going to go ahead now and make a bit of a change in regards to the tactics. I'm actually going to go with just a simple 4-4-2. I just want to see what it's like, you know, just with two up top. So we'll go obviously with Torre, and I'm going to put Kennedy up there. I'm going to put Villalba on this side, Neres on that side. I'm going to swap Yedlin and Barretka as well. And then obviously we've got Hayatara now going to come on for Shelvey. And I'm happy with that now. That's an half decent team out there if you ask me. So we'll carry on with that. We've got about 6 minutes plus added time. Hopefully around 8 minutes left in this game. We'll just see what, you know, the way we play, everything like that. We'll see what happens. Bournemouth now get this game underway. 4-1 up. 4-1, 3 goals up. 4-1. I'm very surprised at that. I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting them to come out as just guns blazing from the minute get-go. That's why, you know, they are where they are in the league. I thought they were doing that with each and every team. Clearly not. I mean, very surprising. Barretka. Neres advancing with the ball. Looking for Torre. Actually finds Barretka. Hayatara, young 16-year-old. Yedlin. Finds Kennedy. He looks for Yedlin. Palacios though with a great interception. You know what? I do like the thought of having two people up top. Just for the simple fact that the wingers can overlap. Both in centre halves, you know, then have problems. Obviously, we kind of lose a player in the centre in midfield, but not too fussy about that. Really not too fussy about that at all. Hayatara on the ball. First timer from Hayatara, and the ball's fouled Torre. Oh, it did it. I believe it may have hit Francis. It then hit Torre, but then straight into Boric's hands. Well, that's a good turn there from Alan Kardec on this left-hand side. Looks to play the ball over to Jordan. Is the referee going to blow the half-time whistle? The full-time whistle, and he has done, guys. It has been a victory for us in the top of the table clash against Bournemouth. That puts us 3 points clear. What an absolute performance it was. Couldn't have asked for any more at all. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. And if you do want to see more, please, more importantly, hit that subscribe button to show your support. Again, thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care. Goodbye.